Good morning, y'all. I have got a major battle to fight today, so come on with me, let's get going. So, good morning, y'all. I am Amber. In case you're new to the channel, this is Splitting Tracks. I'm a homeschool mom, I'm a gardener, we are sort of a homestead, definitely a pheasantry, and all of my videos are just kind of life. So, welcome if you're new, thanks for coming back if you're old, and today we are tackling my garden. I have been on the go this week, which is nothing new for me, but normally I get at least a little window to get in and out of the garden, and it just hasn't happened this week. So I have had moldy mildew take over, and if anybody's dealt with it, y'all know it really just goes crazy if you don't deal with it. So I have not dealt with it, and it has taken over. So I really need to get it in there and see what I can do, see if I can take out some of the bad, save the good, and oh my gosh, I need to harvest, y'all. I normally, this time of year, you know, the kids are also excited about garden snacks, that they're out here every 5 minutes stealing my tomatoes and cucumbers. None of us have been home, which has been wonderful. We've been having a great summer, but it means my tomatoes are just exploding off the vine. So I've got to get those picked and into the freezer, and then I'm headed off shopping with my daughter. So another busy day, and I love it. So I'm gonna head out in the garden and let's get started. On our way out to the garden here, I just have to share, I made a video earlier in the year about how I was letting the middle of my lawn go wild and clover and wasn't mowing it or anything. And look, is that a little watermelon? Or I thought it was a watermelon, but now I see that it's pokey. Maybe it's a weed. I don't know, but the pollinators like it. Okay, so y'all should know when I first started gardening, the kind of garden I wanted was like pristine little rows with cute little signs, so I knew where everything was. That is not what is happening here. My garden has gone completely feral. I'm taken over. I have been just not here the last week or two, and it has taken on a life of its own, which I guess is good because it means it's happy, but oh my goodness, look at it. I can't even tell what's what and where it begins. My tomatoes are really happy. So many yummy sun golds. I gotta get out here and pick them. Not even the kids have been home to be able to be out here snacking on them. And then coming through here, my little lunchbox snacks peppers are doing good. And the little cheaply thrown together cage things I made are working awesome. They've made the eggplant, see if you can see back here, the eggplant and the peppers stand up really well. So I'm super happy with those. But y'all, this thing, oh my gosh, I didn't plan my garden very well this year, and I just kind of threw up this hog panel because something started growing really happy, and I didn't know what it was because I don't label anything. And it's these damn things. I don't even know what they are, but they are so happy, and there's so many of them. They are just taking over. I've never grown something so prolifically. And guess what? They're not even edible. They're some kind of ornamental, look pretty in the fall gourd, which I wanted a couple of. I didn't want that I talked to my mom who swore you can eat anything. And so I picked one and I couldn't even cut through it. So then she came over for a visit and she picked one, and she picked it when it was like itty bitty tiny, and she's like, we'll grill this up with butter, it'll be awesome. Y'all, she spit it out. She said it was the most bitter thing she'd ever tasted and it was awful, and I apparently have a monstrosity of a decorative gourd, so if anybody wants gourds to decorate for the fall, y'all know where to find me. Gus, you're not supposed to be in my garden, dude. What are you doing, good boy? What are you doing? You're not supposed to be in my garden. Go on. Go. No, I didn't say sit. I didn't say sit. Shoo. Out of my garden. Okay, on to the main reason that I'm out here today. Ugh, I need help. I have got moldy mildew. Oh, y'all, look at this. I'm crushed because I had been keeping up on it, coming out here and just cutting off the leaves, hoping that I could stay ahead of it. But then life happened and I went a good, I'm gonna say a week without being able to get out here and keep up with it. And it just took over. And I know from past experience, if I continue to let it go, it's just gonna decimate my garden. I've tried this stuff. It's more of a preventative. It didn't do any good. As you can tell, everything is still here, and I don't want to do chemicals. I don't know what the problem is, so I'm gonna get out here, I'm gonna get rid of the infected leaves and see if I can get ahead of it again. You know, wouldn't want it hurting my beautiful fall gourds. So on the fun side of getting older, I have realized that I am now allergic to everything. I showed you guys I got hives from petting the baby goat. Turns out it's not just the baby goat. I just break out and get irritated by everything, and it sucks. And anybody who gardens knows that the little pricklies and zucchini plants, yeah, they're awful. So, you know, I've had to be really, it's probably why I haven't been out here that much working on the garden, is because I have to put on a long sleeve shirt and then I itch, and it's not fun. So my amazing mommy went out and found me these, and I'm really excited because I had seen ads everywhere and kind of didn't think, you know, I was like, it only takes a minute to pick peppers to pick my zucchinis and stuff, you know, it can't possibly be that useful. But y'all, my arms are dying and I'm really excited to try these. So these are from Farmer's Defense, and they are called protection sleeves, and they're supposed to be good for like gardening, for hiking, whatever. And I am super excited to try them for gardening. Look, she got the cutest little chicken and egg design. I can never tell if you guys can see that from here, from like the GoPro view, but whatever, they're adorable little chickens. And so you take them, I'll rip the tags off, whoops. Okay, so they've got these cool little grippy thingies where the bicep goes, that way they'll stay. And you slide them on, got the little thumb hole. Oh, tie my hair back. And you just pull them on like that. And then you're all good to go. They're super stretchy and they're really smooth. They actually feel really good on my skin. The goal being that when I reach into the plant, it's not gonna be able to scratch and itch my arms. So let's attack this moldy mildew and see how they work. On the bright side, no itchy arms. Thanks, Mom. So I have to show you, in the past where I've gotten moldy mildew is where the plants touch the ground. So that's why I grow everything up. But y'all look at this. I was chopping at this one because it was super moldy mildewy all up here. And then look, down here, where it's growing straight on the ground with this itty bitty little pumpkin, it's all super healthy. Same over there. Ah, so frustrating. No rhyme or rhythm. I don't know how to fix it. Just, I guess, as much as I can. Alright, y'all, my little window of gardening time is gone. My daughter is awake. It is time for us to go out and go shopping. I'm not a morning person, but I'm always happy when I get up in the mornings. So this was a good way to start the day. I feel like I got a good attack on the moldy mildew and picked tons of fresh tomatoes. So hopefully my garden can rebound. It's always hard coming in and cutting back after, you know, waiting so long for it to grow and get so pretty, but it had to be done. So definitely loving my fancy sleeves. They made my arms so much better. So these are a win. Hopefully my snipping and snipping of the moldy mildew will be a win. We'll have to check back in. And y'all, please, if you have any ideas of how to fix this naturally, I don't really do the chemical thing, but any ways to fix this naturally, or if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know in the comments, and make sure to subscribe, because as y'all can tell, I don't do videos on a regular schedule. Mom life just doesn't allow it. So subscribe so you don't miss anything. Y'all have a really good day. We'll see you later.